Respected friends, welcome, hearty salutations, gratitudes, congratulations, prayers, wishes, and together let us take the Sankalpa Pratigna not to miss our regular study of the Shastras together to learn because so much of learnings are required for us to reset our life buttons on the right track, and we should be committed in this. Also invoke the grace of Bhagavan and Guru. Welcome once again. Seven things like every day today also. Common sense thought, Sankalpa, Sanavavatu mantra, Vedic chanting, Rigveda, Prathama Mandalam from 21 to 25 Anuvakas, Srimad Bhagavad Gita study in which 17 chapter, 14, 15 shlokas we will see about tapasyas. Yesterday we started studying the Sharirika tapasya, half of it we saw, the remaining we will see today. And if possible, the next shloka also we go to. Then in Taittiriya Upanishad, Omkara Upasana, yesterday we saw. Today we will see in the next Anuvaka, Swadhyaya Pravachana importance will be told. You just listen. These are the headings. When the topic comes, I will try to explain to you, suitable to you, understandable to you, in which you know the need of it. Lastly, we will do our Sri Hanumanji's Sri Lanka Yatra, Vijaya Yatra, various secrets we learn from Hanumanji's Yatra for our own success. First one is common sense thought. In today's common sense thought is for those who are coming regularly for these classes or any other such satsangas are also reading good noble books at home, maybe for a period of 1 year, 2 years, etc. So the expected changes have they happened in or not? If not, not to feel regretted or guilty, but just to understand that our efforts are not sufficient. Therefore, restart. Start from the scratch or the beginning, nothing wrong. So, the six things I will ask questions. You only answer it to yourself, no need to answer me. I ask question to myself also. Same ones, I'll find answer to myself. So, if at all we are human beings, if at all we are Bharatiyas, if at all we are Hindu Sanatana Dharmis, if at all we are Astikas, believers, and if at all we are attending to some good satsangas, if at all we are studying good books, if at all we are coming to these classes regularly, and if at all you are regularly listening to the Bhagavad Gita and other Shastras from the speaker here, and I am also as a speaker. If these are all happening, the result of it, the consequence of it, what should have been so far. If it is done, if your tick is yes, you are lucky. Good, keep it up. If the answer is no, then you have to restart. So the five questions I ask. First question is, have we brought our body, senses, mind, faculties into our control fully, or at least 60-70%, or at least we have started it, or we have not at all controlled them. They are masters, we are slaves to them still. That means what? Our study of Shastras, what we have done so far is not full or not complete. Because in and through all the Shastra study, what we studied the first one is ki our faculties are the ones which are friends. If they are fully managed and controlled, no other friend is required. Then they themselves are the toughest enemies. No other enemy is required if they are not controlled. Isn't it? We have seen no? बंधुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैव आत्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेत आत्मा एव शत्रुवत्. That Atma means all our faculties. So at least do we remember that we have to manage or control our faculties? Do you mean business in it? Have you understood the need of it? नहीं है मतलब we are not at all listening to Gita classes. No difference between us and those who are not coming to classes. So Swamiji, are you scolding us? Are you blaming us? No, 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 no. We are together sitting and discussing. If the answer is yes, yes, I have brought my faculties into my control, then the study of Shastras is becoming fruitful. If not, means we are still childish, we are still immature, we are not in deep, in depth study, we are not doing, we are not understanding the purpose of Shastra, the purpose of Guru's teachings, also the purpose of our life. To realize that this question is asked not to find fault with you or not to humiliate. And even after 10 more years, I ask the same question, you again say answer no. Even then, it is not wrong. Not wrong in the sense what? There's nothing to be that way punished, etc. Only thing is, okay, we are not so serious or sincere about it. We are childish. Like in the schools, college, at home, when teachers and parents tell about being regular to classes, study well, do well in the exams, don't waste time in this and that. After 100 sayings also, if the youth or children are doing the same, that means they are childish, they are immature. Their दिमाग नहीं लगा जो बात टीचर कह रहे हैं उनके ऊपर. What teachers parents are saying, this fellow is not matured enough to grasp or understanding the purpose with which they are saying. That's our children, they just want to enjoy, freak out like animals. In the same way, we are a careless people, doesn't want to change our life. If answer is no to all these questions, the first question is about the faculties. Second very important question is the world still is important to us more than our goal, and therefore are we becoming still slave to the worldly things and beings, that we are dancing to their demands and tunes like a slave? First was the faculties, second is to the world. That means again here also, if the answer is yes, still we are slave, means what? We are immature. Our Shastra study has not gone into our heart. That we have not understood that the world continuously changes. The world has nothing of the expected happiness in it. It's only delusory. Everything has only the vyavahara value, and if at all any spiritual practice hai to wo hai. More than that, it's all very terrible. Maya ye jagat pura wo fasayega humko. This is what is the knowledge we studied in Shastra. If it has not gone deep into it, still the people are important to us. Then we get attached to them or we become angry with them. Then we carry the load of them and the interactions in our mind. Stupid life we are living. So then what's the use of coming to Shastra class and all? So does it mean Swami Deva we should stop the class छुट्टी कल से? छुट्टी तो तुम्हारी मर्जी है. मैंने कभी जबरदस्ती किया क्या? मैं तो करता ही जाऊंगा. सोच लो तुम. क्योंकि एनीथिंग वी डू उसका असर होना चाहिए. Without consequence, nothing should be undertaken without the positive result. You eat the food, if the hunger is not gone, if the energy has not come, what's the use of food eating? If you take medicine and this is not going, क्या फायदा उसका? Isn't it? You're working hard, if you're not getting salary, what's the use of that job? So if you're coming to our classes, studying, there should be its effect in our life, no? The effects are these questions. Are you still the slave to the world of things and beings and situations? Or you have come out of that slavery? Isn't it? You may not master it, but at least don't become a slave. It is again in your hands. Shastra gave us we should never be the slave of the world. They also told us how not to be the slave. अब पढ़ा ही रहे हो दिन ब दिन, दिमाग लगाए तो बात समझ में आ जाती है अभी तक. Like a teacher has told mathematics formula 10 times. दिमाग में तुम्हारा बैठा नहीं कर तो क्या हुआ? तुमने दिमाग लगा के दसों बार नहीं सुना. Such useless you are. Or I am. Whoever is there. There are some students, दो बार सुन लिया, they get it. Why? Because they heard it like that. They mean business. Okay, I have to understand this formula. I also know how to use it in various problem solving. Same way, those who come to the Geetha classes must understand the purpose of this knowledge, its consequence in the life in changing all these things positively. Third question I ask, is our mind still disturbed, agitated? Still, if it is so, aggressively disturbed, agitated, that means still what? We have not gone deep into the Shastras. Because Shastra said, in life, outer and inner goal, you set right, and then towards that you work. Other than that, There's no thing should be there in your mind to disturb it. कहा है शास्त्रों ने? तो हमने पढ़ा शास्त्र है, तो हमेशा जो करना है करते हुए मन को शांत रखना चाहिए, निश्चल रखना चाहिए, निर्मल रखना चाहिए. I know what to do. I know, like a person, he knows which destination to go, he knows the road, he is in the car, he is negotiating. He is nischala, he has no tension. हाँ, in between, the traffic jam है, लाल बत्ती है, गाड़ी खराब हुई है, रोड ठीक नहीं है, बारिश हो रहा है. They are all en route. They are part of the journey. But otherwise, he is not disturbed regarding कहाँ जाऊँ मैं. हमें पता है ना कहाँ जाए, कैसे जाऊँ मैं, अरे कार में जाओ, किस रास्ते में जाओ, अरे इस रास्ते में जाओ. Those who know it, they are not tensed, either in a car in driving or in life. So we are learning in Geetha, in all our Shastras, the goal, the means and preparation and move towards it. If that's clear, then we don't do have any tension, agitation in our life. I know what to achieve, I know what to do, I'm doing it. Okay, but always tensed, worried and angry, and also disturbed by every situation, अनसेटिस्फाइड डिस्टर्ब. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? दिमाग अभी पक्वा नहीं हुआ, गीता ठीक नहीं सुन रहे. थर्ड पॉइंट इज दिस वन. फोर्थ वन इज व्हाट? वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वन. आर वी स्टिल गैदरिंग द नॉनसेंस बैड हैबिट्स, बैड वैल्यूज एंड बैड संस्कारास in us while interacting in the world, or existing bad we are removing, replacing them by the good consciously? Because Shastra has told us the jarurat of the Bhakta Lakshanas, the jarurat of Jnana Lakshanas, the jarurat of Daivi Guna, Daivi Sampad Vimokshaya, Nibandhaya Asuri. We have studied in Gita. Those are coming regularly to the class. So if you have not started eliminating the bacteria, virus, fungus from your heart and getting the positive immunity, etc., the good values, that means you have not understood Gita. You have not taken seriously our classes. So then you won't change. Then don't blame me or Lord Krishna कि आपके क्लास में इतने दिन आया मैं. अरे भाई, डेली हॉस्पिटल जाने से बीमारी दूर नहीं होती. जाओ डॉक्टर के पास, ले लो सारा दवाई, उसको खाओगे और वो जो बताते हैं ना परहेज, वॉट एवर टू बी टेकन नॉट टेकन, इफ यू डू दैट देन ओनली यू गेन द हेल्थ. Just by saying I go every day to the doctor, but my disease has not gone. So every day you come to the class, but Swami, मैं हर दिन आपके क्लास आता हूँ, but nothing happened to me. अरे, nothing will happen unless you do it. You have to do it. The fourth point is this one. Fifth one is what? Regarding your life's goal achieving things or spiritual things called as sadhanas. Are we fully on the track of them? Exactly, I know what's my goal, how to achieve it, and I am doing it. In the world, your goals in spirituality. I know my goal is Paramatma Prapti, and for that I have to have the Shuddhanta Karana. For that, therefore, I am doing little Karma Yoga, little Bhakti Yoga, little Ashtanga Yoga. In the Bhakti Yoga, I am doing little Upasana, Japa. So I know all that. And fully I am established in doing the sadhana exactly with all the processes with which they have to be done. While studying all these classes, we have exhaustively discussed about it. So if we were serious, we would have noticed all of them, noted all of them, started, and by now we should have a master of it. You know how many days today we have started class? 695 days. 695. After 5 days, 700 हो जाएगा. 700 shlokas of Gita, more than 700 days. Because we have one chapter fully left to study. Okay, very clear about it. The fifth question. Last one, spiritually seen. Are you believing little more and more about the presence of the Tat Pada beyond this world? Are you feeling little by little that that's the goal when reached final moksha? Even though you may try for it later after finishing all your worldly gamut of your professions, your money earning, your family, all of that. Khatam karke at the age of 50, 60, you may take up it. But are you remembering it once in a while? Because that topic is coming again and again in our classes. Now, the question is what? If these are all not happening, means that's what I'm saying from the beginning. We are not true and serious to our these classes, sincere to these classes. You know, like 20 days you went to driving class, but you have not even learned the clutch, brake, accelerator. Means what? You are not serious, sincere. So that teacher may teach you for 10 months, you won't learn because तुम apply नहीं कर रहे हो. So to from 2 months you are going to swimming classes. But अभी भी नाक कान में पानी जा रहा है. कर तो you have not learned the technique. You are not interested in that. So may there is a test for us. If you are Indian, you are Hindu, if you are spiritual, if you are coming to these classes, in these six things, the answer should be yes, yes, yes. Are the faculties controlled? Yes. Is the world devalued? Yes. Is the mind calm and quiet? Yes. Are you free from the wrong impressions and values and getting good and positive? Yes. Are you stabilized in your all practices towards success? Yes. Are you ascertaining about your spiritual goal? Yes. Why? Because every day I'm listening them, I am thinking them, I am understanding them, I am accepting them, I am convinced about them, I am doing actual. अब देखो ऐसा बंदा एक ही गुरु के पास एक ही जन्म में सब सीख कर अल्टीमेट तक पहुंच सकता है. Such genius, sincere seeker, student, listener, audience. No, it's a opportunity to everyone. It's an option to everyone. It's a freedom to everyone. That everyone may you are there, I am there. You see your life, I'll see my life. Take it seriously. Take all these classes sincerely, and really do the best, learn the best, and grow the best in the best way. याद रख लेना बेटा, बीच बीच में हमको हर एक फील्ड में रहकर देखना है. लाइक इन योर फैमिली, वाइफ एंड चिल्ड्रन, once in 2 months, 2 years, 1 year देखना है. He is my family happy with me? Am I doing best to them? What else I can do in improvement? रूटीन वो बफेलो करता है, गधा भैंस रूटीन करते हैं. I think we are not gada भैंस, we are little better than them. Can I think like that? Do you give me permission? Then, nahi Swami ji, don't insult me by calling me as human being. I am Gada Bhais only because every day my mother says me Gada out, my father says Bhais chal. So they made me have it. So, so we have to stop. Like in the profession also. Once in a 6 months, am I doing work properly? Can I improve upon it so that I can impress the boss and get that incentives or promotions? At least patting and appreciation. ऐसे गधे की तरह चीज नहीं कर रहे ना, बीच बीच में रुकना है. तो लाइक इन दिस क्लास आल्सो आई सेड रुको, अभी 690 दिन हो गए, कुछ फायदा हो रहा है कि नहीं. होना है तो इन दिस 6-7 थिंग्स. नहीं हो रहा तो रीस्टार्ट, नथिंग रॉन्ग. एवरी टाइम एनीवेयर यू कैन रीस्टार्ट अफ्रेश फ्रॉम द स्क्वायर वन, नथिंग रॉन्ग, कोई गल नहीं. लाइक इन ऑल कंप्यूटर गेम्स, मैं तो कभी खेलता नहीं, मैं देखता भी नहीं. वहाँ कहीं से शुरू करते हैं तो खत्म हो गया, फिर से यू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम वन. Nothing wrong. When you keep on practicing, then only you succeed. So, what is the final thought of the day? Be more serious, sincere in attending the classes and in grasping what is said and in relating it with your own life and bringing that into your life. See that that is affecting the life positively, changing the life to be positive. ये वाला बस शास्त्रों को अच्छी तरह सुनो, समझो, पढ़ो, ये कह रहे हैं हम. अगर पढ़ो, समझो, सुनोगे सुनोगे, सब पढ़ोगे, समझोगे तो डेफिनेटली इन चीज़ों में लाइफ में चेंज होता है. एंड व्हाई दिस चेंज इज रिक्वायर्ड? बिकॉज इन दिस चेंजेस ओनली देयर इज आउटर सक्सेस, देयर इज स्पिरिचुअल सक्सेस. लाइक if the faculties are not controlled, how can you succeed in your outer profession and in spirituality? If still you are the slave to the world, how can you succeed? If your mind is always disturbed, how can we plan out for your goals outer and inner? If you are going on gathering nonsense impressions by watching all nonsense TV program, your mind will be filled with all unwanted desires, lust, passion only. Then you will be good for nothing, stupid fellow. You are a criminal only. Same me also. Anybody. In the same way, what is to be done if I am not stabilized in that? What is to be gained? How will I gain it? And if my spiritual goal is not becoming stronger, then by born as a Hindu in India, we are just wasting only that chance. हिंदू है, सनातन धर्मी है, तो परमात्मा इज द लक्ष्य, दैट शुड बिकम स्ट्रॉन्गर डे बाय डे. isn't it? So be more attentive. That's it we want to discuss. Me also will see that more and more I understand. I tell you, my son also practice. आप लोगों को भी थोड़ा श्रद्धा परखनी है. In the same way, being at home, are you contributing to the parents and all? बीच में सोचो. So too in that mohalla, gully, neighborhood, are you helpful to them? What can be done? Some neighborhood, people are very active, participative. You are lonely. No, join them and enjoy. Some places, they themselves are quite in that big gated community like that, third class places. So there people don't meet socially. चल ठीक है तुम अपना ध्यान करो उधर जहाँ भी रहते हो तुम in that society what can be your contribution. In the highly sophisticated cities, they don't talk to each other. कोई जिंदा है मर गया दे दो ह्यूमन टच. अब घर में ही माँ बाप भाई बच्चों के बीच में टच नहीं है तो who will think about neighbors? The materialism brought that satellite distance between the human beings. Most unfortunate thing. Anyway, accordingly you have to behave. Once in a while, your friends, relatives, याद करो what you can do. Nothing wrong. Test करो. They say they may refuse you. How does it matter? Experiment तो किया ना. फ़ोन करो अपने भाई को, दीदी को, मैं आ रहा हूँ, बोलो, जाओ गिफ्ट ले जाओ, रहो आधा घंटा, 2 घंटे वहाँ, उनको बुलाओ घर, मिलकर पिकनिक जाओ, बैठकर कोई पूजा करो कहीं, इस सत्संग में ले आओ उनको, ये सत्संग की लेक्चर फॉरवर्ड करो. These are all the experiment to refresh ourselves, to live a full life as a human being. So to good books, shastras, not only what I am teaching, many others, ले लो, पढ़ो. Don't thank God we are educated. Use that literacy and education or knowing of language in studying those good books. Like today is the Telugu Bhasha Day. So सुबह मैंने आधा घंटा पढ़ा तेलुगु ग्रंथों को. भाषा आता है मुझे इसलिए. तो if you whatever is mother tongue, beautiful spiritual literature is there. तो हमें कभी उसको भी पढ़ना चाहिए. Temples are there near your house. Once in a 10 days, go there. Help that pujari. और कोई कम से कम नमस्कार करके आओ. Don't be a stagnant, lazy fellow, stuck to cell phone, stuck to TV, stuck to computer, stuck to the bed, stuck to the dining table. ये तो कचरे वाला जिंदगी है. गधे से भी बेकार है. छी 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 छी. And also doesn't mean therefore हाँ हूँ करते दोस्तों के साथ इधर घूमो घामो. That is double बकवास. I don't recommend both of them. I'll recommend you spiritual goal, worldly goal, working towards that, in between, refreshing ourselves in all these outer and inner abilities, talents, faculties, etc. Thank you. ओम परम ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त शास्त्र साध्य साधना अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं स सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्म से बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणार्थं विश्वे भारतवर्षे च वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वत रूपेण अस्मात् क्षणादेव सम्यक् सम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति भगवत भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति सेवा भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति देश भक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थमनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणं ऋग्वेद प्रथम मंडलस्य वेदमंत्र पारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता सप्तदशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं శ్రీ రామచరిత మానస అంతర్గత సుందరకాండ అధ్యయన ద్వారా హనుమద్ లంకా విజయ యాత్ర ద్వారా విజయ రహస్య జ్ఞానానాం ప్రాప్తి ప్రయత్నం వయం సర్వే వివేక వైరాగ్యం జ్ఞాన భక్త్యాది ద్వారా మోక్ష ప్రాప్త్యర్థం సనాతన ధర్మార్థం విశ్వ కళ్యాణార్థం చ కరిష్యామహే. సంకల్ప ఇస్ డన్. నో ఎంజాయ్ ఆల్ అదర్ థింగ్స్ ఆల్సో. ఓం 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 సహనావవతు సహనో భునక్తు సహ వీర్యం కరవావహై తేజస్వినావధీతమస్తు మా విద్విషావహై. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. ఓం గురుర్బ్రహ్మా గురుర్విష్ణు గురుర్దేవో మహేశ్వరః గురుః సాక్షాత్ పరం బ్రహ్మ తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. Vedic chanting. 8 minutes I'll take. You have to give me. Om 21 to 25. Om Vedamantrocharanam. Om Atha Shri Rugvedaha Prathama Mandalam Ekavimshati Anuvakat Arabhya. Om Ihendragni Upahvaye Tayorit तयोरित् सोममुष्मसि ता सोमं सोमपातमा ता यज्ञेषु प्रशंसतेन्द्राग्नीं शुम्भता नरः ता गायत्रेषु गायत ता मित्रस्य प्रशस्तय इन्द्राग्नीता हवामहे सोमपा सोमपीतये उग्रा सन्ता हवामः उपेदं सवनं सुतं इन्द्राग्नी एह गच्छताम् ता महान्ता सदस्पति इन्द्राग्निरक्ष उपजदम् अप्रजाः सन्त्वत्रिणः तेन सत्येन जागृतमधि प्रचेतु नेपदे इन्द्राग्नि शर्म यच्छतम्. 20 seconds. प्रातर्युजा विबोधयाश्विनावेह गच्छताम् अस्य सोमस्य पीतये या सुरथा रथितमोभा देवादिविस्पृशा अश्विनाता हवामहे या वां कषा मधुमत्यश्विना सूनृतावते तया यज्ञं मिमिक्षतं न हि वामस्ति दूरके यत्र रथेन गच्छतः अश्विना सोमिनो गृहम् हिरण्यपाणिमूतये सवितारमुपह्वये सचेत्ता देवता पदम् अपां नपातमवसे सवितारमुपस्तुहि तस्य व्रतान्युष्मसि विभक्तारं हवामहे वसोश्चित्रस्य राधसः सवितारं ऋचक्षसं सखाय आनिषीदत सविता स्तोम्यो नुनः दाता राधांसि शुम्भते अग्ने पत्नीरिहावः देवानामुशतीरुप त्वष्टारं सोमपीतये अग्ना अग्न इहावसे होत्रां यविष्टभारतीं वरोत्रीं धिषणां वह अविनो देवीरवसामः शर्मणा नृपत्नीः अच्छिन्नवत्पत्राः सचन्ताम् इहेन्द्राणीमुपह्वये वरुणानीं स्वस्तये अग्नायीं सोमपीतये महीद्यौः पृथिवी च न इमं यज्ञं मिमिक्षतां पिप्रुतां नो भरीमभिः तयोरिद्घृतवत्पयो विप्रारिहन्ति धीतिभिः गन्धर्वस्य ध्रुवे पदे स्योना पृथिवी भवान् रुक्षर निवेशनी यच्छानः शर्म सप्रतः अतो देवा अवन्तु नो यतो विष्णुर्विचक्रमे पृथिव्याः सप्तधामभिः इदं विष्णुर्विचक्रमे त्रेधा निदधे पदं समूढमस्य पां सुरे त्रीणि पदा विचक्रमे विष्णुर्गोपादाभ्यः अतो धर्माणि धारयन् विष्णोः कर्माणि पश्यत यतो व्रतानि पस्पशे इन्द्रस्य युज्यः सखा तद्विष्णोः परमं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवीव चक्षुरा तदं तद्विप्रासो विपन्यवो जागृवां सहसमिन्धते विष्णोर्यत्परमं पदं ये विष्णु सूक्तम है. 23rd. तीव्राः सोमास आगह्याशीर्वन्दः सुधा इमे वायोतान् प्रस्थितान् पिब उभा देवादिविस्पृशेन्द्रवायु हवामहे अस्य सोमस्य भीतये इन्द्रावायो मनोजुवा विप्राहवन्त हूतये सहस्राक्षा धियस्पति मित्रं वयं हवामहे वरुणं सोमपीतये जज्ञानापूतदक्षसा ऋतेन यावृता वृथा वृतस्य ज्योतिषस्पति तामित्रा वरुणा हुवे वरुणः प्राविता भुवन्मित्रो विश्वाभिरूतिभिः करतान्न सुराधसः मरुत्वन्तं हवामः इन्द्रमा सोमपीतये सजूर्गणेन तृम्पतो इन्द्रज्येष्ठा मरुद्गण देवासः पूषरातयः विश्वे मम श्रुता हवम् हतवृत्रं सुदानव इन्द्रेण सहसा युज मानो दुःशंस ईशत विश्वान् देवान् हवामहे मरुतः सोमपीतये उग्राहि वृष्णिमातरः जयतामिव तन्यतुर्मरुतामेति धृष्णुया यच्छुभं यातना नरः हस्काराद्विद्युतः सर्प्यत् स्पर्यतो जाता अवन्तुनः मरुतो मृडयन्तु नः आपूषं चित्रबर्हिषमाघृणे धरुणं दिवः आजानष्टं यथा पशुं भूषा राजान माघृणिरपशूढं गुहाहितम् अविन्दच्चित्रबर्हिषम् उतोऽसमख्यमिन्दुभिः षड्युक्ता अनुशेषिदत् गोभिर्यवंस सचर्कृषत् अम्बयो यन्त्यध्वभिर्जामयो अध्वरीयतां पृञ्चतीर्मधुना पयः अमूर्या उपसूर्ये याभिर्वा सूर्यः सः तानो हिन्वन्त्वध्वरम् अपो देवीरुपह्वये यत्र गावः पिबन्ति नः सिन्धुभ्यः कर्त्वं हविः अप्स्वन्तरमृतमप्सु भेषजमपामुत प्रशस्तये देवा भवत भाजिनः अप्सु मे सोमो अब्रवीदन्तर्विश्वानि भेषजा अग्निं च विश्वशम्भुवमापश्च विश्वभेषजीः आपः प्रणीतभेषजं वरूथं तन्वे मम जोक्षसूर्यं दृशे इदमापः प्रवहत यत्किञ्च दुरितं मयि दुद्रोह यद्वा शेपहुतान्रतम् आपो अद्यान्वचारिषं रसेन समगस्महि पयस्वानग्न आगहितं मासं सृजवर्चसा सम्माग्ने वर्चसा सृजसं प्रजया समायुष विद्युर्मे अस्य देवा इन्द्रो विद्यात् सह ऋषिभिः कस्य नूनं कथमस्यामृतानां मनामहे चारु देवस्य नाम कोऽन्यो मह्या अदितये पुनर्दात् पितरं च दृशेयं मातरं च अग्नेर्वयं प्रथमस्यामृतानां मनामहे चारुदेवस्य नाम स नो मह्या अदितये पुनर्जात् पितरं च दृशेयं मातरं च अवित्वा देवसवितरीशानां वार्याणां सदावन् भागमीमहे यश्चिद्दित इत्तावगः शशमानः पुरानिदः अद्वेषो हस्तयोर्दधे भगभक्तस्य ते वयमुदशेम तवावस मूर्धानं राय आरभे न हि ते क्षत्रं न सहो न मन्युं वयश्च नामे पतयन्त आपुः नेमा आपो अनिमिषं चरन्तीर्नये वातस्य प्रमिनन्त्यभ्वम् अबुद्धे राजा वरुणो वनस्योर्धं स्तूपं ददते पूतदक्षः नीचीनाः स्तुर्परिबुध्न येषामस्मे अन्तर्निहिताः केतवः स्युः उरुं हि राजा वरुणश्चकार सूर्याय पन्थामन्वे तवा ओ आपदे पादा प्रतिदातवे करुतापभक्ता हृदया विदश्चितो शतन्ते राजन् भिषजः सहस्रमुर्वीगभीरा सुमतिष्ठे अस्तु पादस्वधूरे निर्वृतिं पराचैः कृतं चिदेनः प्रमुमुग्ध्यस्मतु अमीय रुक्षा निहितान उच्छानक्तं ददृश्रे कुह चिद्दिवेयुः अदब्धानि वरुणस्य व्रतानि विचाकशश्चन्द्रमानक्तमेति तत्त्वायामि ब्रह्मण वन्दमानस्तदा शास्ते यजमानो हविर्भिः आहेडमानो वरुणेह भोद्युर् उशंस मान आयुप्रमोषीः तदिनक् तदिन्नक्तं तद्दिवा मह्यमाहुस्तदयं केतो हृदा आविचष्टे शुनश्शेपोऽयमह्वद्गृभीत सो अस्मान् राजा वरुणो मुमोक्तो शुनश्शेपो ह्यह्वद्गृभीतस्त्रिष्ट्वादित्यं द्रुपदेषु बद्धः अवैनं राजा वरुण ससृज्याद्विद्या अदब्धो विमुमोक्तुपाशान आपते हेलो वरुण नमोभिरव यज्ञेभिरीमहे हविर्भिः क्षयन्नस्मभ्यमसुर प्रचेता राजन्येनांसि शिश्रभः कृतानि उदुत्तमं वरुण पाशमस्मदवाधमं विमध्यमं श्रथाय हता वयमादित्यव्रते तवानागसो अदितये स्याम 24 big ones, huh? They are all. So that is enough today. 24 हुआ, कल 25 से करेंगे. To remember, I have to note somewhere. Right, friends, wonderful Vedic chanting. Now come to Bhagavad Gita. Shraddha Trayi Bhaga Yoga. Our vasanas, our chitta, our Shraddha, our Vyaktitva, our behavior, and the results. All are happening in the Prakriti. Prakriti has three gunas. Therefore, three gunas will be there in them. As human being, we have a choice to make a habit of tamas, make a habit of rajas, but both are destructive. Changing from them, you can make a habit of sattva, which is creative, constructive, useful. After listening to the 14th chapter of Gita, talking about the three gunas, and from now onwards, the three gunas affecting our shraddha and performance, throughout life, we should never have a doubt as to what are the things not to be done given up, and what are the things to be done taken up. That maturity we have to gain. You can't wait for the time to lapse or the pass as early as possible. Never imagine मैं तो इतना छोटा young से 20 साल का हूँ 22 साल का हूँ भैया इसी उम्र से सीखो तो you start becoming matured as you grow. If you don't do so, then as the all oldly retired fellows, your दादा दादा all of that, तुम भी ऐसे बनोगे जहाँ इतना उम्र हो गया लेकिन no mastery of one's own life. No mastery of doing that is to be done in life. Even at the age of 60, 70, like children and youth, indulging in only bhoga, never remembering that they are human beings, they are Indian, they are Hindus, they are Sanatan Dharmi, they have to do the great upasanas, punyas, sadhana. ये सब याद ही नहीं रहता दिन भर खाओ पियो. That's only like Pashu. You should not become like that. अभी से तुमको सब सीखकर इस तरह का आध्यात्मिक उन्नति करनी. For that only we are seated here discussing and we are very serious about it. We are not wasting our time. I can't afford to waste your time, even my time also. These classes have that profound, deep purpose behind to create every one of you to be such a great asset to yourself, to the world, and mainly to the Sanatana Dharma. Therefore, having heard all these knowledges, let us implement them and show the results in our evolution, become an example to others too. Right, beta. We have seen the three types of ahara, sattvic, rasic, tamasic, three types of yajna, sattvic, rasic, tamasic. Now the three types of tapasya we have to do. See, sattvic, rasic, tamasic. Before explaining tapasya according to three gunas, tapasya itself is of three types. Krishna Bhagavan teaching us. One is sharirik, second vachika, third is manasik. Tapasya done at the body level, done at the speaking speech level, tapasya at the mind level. These three tapasyas can be again sattvic, rasic, tamasic. Out of these three, the sharira tapasya, half of it we have learned. Devadvya Guru Pragna Pujanam. Very. Yesterday I spent 15 minutes to explain, or 10 minutes, the need of tapasya in human life. Definition of tapasya, I told you, 7 definitions. The need of tapasya, then sharira tapasya. In that also, why should we do the puja to Deva Dvija Guru Pragna? Who are Devatas, who are Dvijas, who are Gurus, who are Pragna? सारे yesterday class में बताए. अब सुनो फिर उसको. ठीक है. अब second line हम पढ़ेंगे आज. So this local chant twice. The next one, the Vachika Tapasya, we'll chant that mantra 4 times and see how much we can study today. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः श्रद्धात्रय विभाग योगः चतुर्दश पञ्चदशौ श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरं तप उच्यते देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरं तप उच्यते. Now 15th one 4 times. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यम् अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यम् अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यम् अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यम् सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते. श्रीभगवानुवाच अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तव उच्यते अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते. उसको हम बाद में देखेंगे. फर्स्ट द शारीर तपस्या देव द्विज गुरु प्राज्ञ पूजन. सो देव पूजनम है ना. The three devatas can be considered. One is the Kula Devata, whom your own family tradition is doing puja. Second is Ishta Devata, one of the Devata you like. Rama, Krishna, Hanuman. Third is Guru Upadesha Devata. You have a Guru, Guru tells बेटा तुम्हारे जीवन के लिए साधना के लिए इस देवता का उपासना करो. Because seeing all our Kundali, they know it. किस देवता के अनुग्रह से हमारा लाइफ स्मूथ होगा. So they tell you. So Guru Upadishta Devata, Ishta Devata, also Kula Devata. Deva Pujanam. Daily 20 minutes you have to spend in Deva Puja. Minimum 20. Minimum means minimum. Not less than that. From there only all your ability strengths come. That Devata whose puja you are doing will go with you throughout your day wherever you are. He will go on protecting you. Like Hanumanji. है ना सुमिरी लंके चले सुमिरी नरहरि. Here also again Narahari Smarana. शुरुआत also हिय चले हरसि हिय धरि रघुनाथ बार बार रघुवीर संहारी तर के पवन तने बलबारी. तो हमको मिल रहे एग्जाम्पल्स ऑल्सो. सो देव पूजा. Then Dvija Puja. Dvija means Brahmana. They are again embodiment of Tapasya. Therefore, when you do Brahmana Puja, their Anugrah Tathastu, Vijayostu, that will help us. Because the whole world is nothing but Shabda. Shabda will have power when that person is done Tapasya. So that power in that Shabda because of Tapasya, okay, expresses through that Mahatma as well as the Anugraha, the blessing, or the Agraha, the curse. तपस्वी लोग इसलिए ब्लेस करते हैं तो सब मिल जाता है, कर्ज करते हैं तो भी सब बिगड़ जाता है. देयरफॉर द्विज पूजा करो तो देयर तपशक्ति थ्रू देयर माउथ कम्स टू अस एज ब्लेसिंग्स. होता है वो. नॉट ए न्यू थिंग. इट इज डिफिकल्ट है ही नहीं वो. लाइक यू गो टू एन ऑफिस एंड यू नो द ऑफिसर. अब आपने कुछ काम उनसे कराने को एंड ही नोस यू. इमीडिएटली टेल्स द क्लर्क, अरे बेटा हमारा बंदा है कर दो. तो हुआ कि नहीं. Because your friendship with that boss and boss has command on that work, he says kar do. In the same way, when you have the devotion to Brahmanas, Brahmanas request the devatas on our behalf or bless karo inko. And they give variety of other guidances too. Deva Dvija. Dvija is in general any Brahmana. Guru is our own Diksha given Guru. The Guru who has given us Diksha. गुरु महाराज को हमें पूजा करनी है. स्वगुरु पूजा एवरीडे. मंत्रमूलम गुरोर्नामः, वाक्यमूलम ध्यानमूलम गुरो पदम, मोक्षमूलम गुरो कृपा. पूजा मूलम गुरो पदम, है ना. गुरु कृपा से मोक्ष मिलता है. पूजा गुरु चरण का करना है. मनन जो है गुरु का वाक्य करना है. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, every day you are chanting also. Now if I start talking, it will take 2 hours. In life, those who have a Guru and surrender to the Guru, उनका बहुत लाइफ्स का प्रॉब्लम कट शॉर्ट हो जाते हैं. क्विकली दे रीच टू स्पिरिचुअल गोल. एंड दोज हु डोंट हैव द गुरु, वो अटकती हुई आत्मा, वो भटकती हुई आत्मा, वो लटकती हुई आत्मा, वो सटकती हुई आत्मा, वो झिझकती हुई आत्मा, वो झटकती हुई आत्मा, यू विल नॉट प्रोग्रेस. हैव ए गुरु इन लाइफ. सरेंडर टू. गुरु पूजा करो. फिर मेरे तो स्ट्रेंथ पूज्य गुरुदेव जी की पूजा, उनकी कृपा बाबा. आज गुरुवार है, आई एम टेलिंग यू पक्की बात. ऑल गुरु उपासना करो. गुरु हमारे लिए हमारा स्वगुरु whomever we have selected. आदिशंकर भगवान इज गुरु, भगवान व्यास इज गुरु, भगवान कृष्ण, दत्तात्रेय भगवान, वेद व्यास भगवान, दक्षिणामूर्ति. They are the main gurus. Then we can have the Vasishta Guru, the Vishwayutta, Sapta Rishis can be the gurus. Atri, Bhrigu, Vasishta, Gautama, Kashyapa, Angirasa, Pulastya. In fact, they are already our gurus because we belong to one of the Rishi Gotra only. Shukadev ji can be our guru. Maitreyi ji can be our guru. They are all the great Rishi Munis. Smaran karo Guru ke rag mein unka, they will bless us. They don't have time, place, conditioning. Wherever they are, they listen to our prayers. They are all authentic. Swaguru, living Guru to get the immediate guidance. And if that Guru tells you that, Vaya, anyway, you're coming to me with Guru Bhava, I really appreciate you. But you also worship Vyasa, Adi Shankara, okay, he is a correct Guru. Because he is guiding us to those Gurus. Those Gurus don't hold on to themselves, hold on us to them. No, they say the Mula Guru is Dakshinamurti or Hayagriva or Dattatreya. When you go to them, they say, Guru Viru kya hai? Sab Parabrahma hai. Discover Brahman. You are one with him. They take you to the ultimate. Maryadar baat. Therefore, Guru Puja with Bhakti Shraddha. Deya Puja, Dvija Puja. Guru Puja. Fourth is Prajna Puja. Prajna means they are not Dvija, they are maybe Dvija may not be our Guru, but they are Prajna. Wise people, Jnani log. When they come to your city, or you go to that particular pilgrim place, you know that in that place there is a Mahatma Ji Prajna, उनका भी जाकर पूजा करना. ओके. देव पूजा, गुरु पूजा रोज होना चाहिए. द्विज पूजा occasionally. Prajna puja whenever you go to that place, get an opportunity. Prajna puja में special क्या है ना? Some things which our gurus also cannot do for us. These Prajna specially sent messenger by the Lord, they do that small repair and go. The Prajnas are like the consulting doctors in hospitals. There are stationary doctors are there. They do general all things. But sometimes special cases come, they can't. So they call the consultants. Specialized doctors they are. Anesthesiology, I can't pay him every time. Therefore, when required, I call him, I pay some money that day. Anesthesia देकर और फिर करके जाते. Or कोई surgeon. In my hospital, I have not appointed a surgeon, but when the surgical case comes, I call that surgeon. Any ortho surgeon, donto surgeon, neurosurgeon, nephro, कोई भी हो. प्राज्ञ वो होते हैं who do the main repairs in our life, required repairs in our life, which our gurus, others may not be able to do. May not be able to means we may not be accessible for their operation. So Prajna Anugraha. And that's why in all our Purana stories we see suddenly Mahatma coming, giving this tip or teaching to this fellow, suddenly gets transformed. He's already got his guru, but yet sometimes open to that also. In other words, those who don't have Dvija and Guru, at least Prajnika Puja Karo. Let Prajna, if you have got faith, you can ask him to be, request him to be your Guru. Okay. और जिस व्यक्ति के लिए गुरु ही देव है, गुरु ही प्राज्ञ है, गुरु ही गुरु है, गुरु ही द्विज है, इज द मोस्ट लकी फेलो. चारों एक ही में, 4 in 1. Wonderful, na? Pujanam. Then today we will see the remaining four things. Shaucham. In the Sharirika Tapasya, another important thing is Shaucham. The physical body shuchi. Minimum twice a day we have to take full proper bath. At least 6 minutes, and not more than that. But thorough bath. That freshness will be different. In whatever the weather atmosphere, wherever you are, except you are traveling train, पानी खत्म मत करो. If you are in some remote places, पानी का दिक्कत है तो कम थोड़ा सा दो तीन मग्स में कर लेना. डिपेंडिंग थोड़ा कॉमन सेंस तो होना चाहिए. लाइक आई हैव माय नियम और थ्राइस ए डे बात कभी कभी मिस होता है, अदरवाइज थ्राइस, अदर डेली टू तो मिनिमम. तो आई एम डूइंग इट फ्रॉम 30 years. But when I go to Kailas Mansarovar Yatra, 1 2 days there were no water, so only one bath I had. Only 1 2 days because water was not there. We were on the travel. And आप जब 3 दिन परिक्रमा कर रहे हो कैलाश का, तो we may not. Nowadays facilities are there, not out of laziness or anything. But otherwise, even temperature 104 नहाएंगे ही हम बस. That gives that freshness to the शरीर. Then that gives also a thing. है ना, शौचात स्वांग जुगुप्सा करके योग दर्शन में करते. When you go on giving bath every day to the body twice, after few years when the दिमाग खुलता है, you will understand this stupid wretched body, every day I am giving it bath 2 times, yet it's becoming so dirty within some time only. Then you will get jugupsa, hatred to this body. When you hate your own sharira, then you get detached from it. When you detach from this stupid sharir, you can do spiritual sadhana in a better way. Otherwise, you're holding on to this own body. In Yoga Darshan, both कहते हैं शौचात स्वांग जुगुप्सा परैहि असंसर्गः. When I keep on cleaning my sharir every day, how dirty it is becoming in few hours, few minutes, I come to know, I start hating. Then my own body, which I am cleaning every day, still has no surety of purity. How to talk about other stupid bodies of other people? Whether वो लोग नहाए कि नहीं नहीं पता, कितने दिन हो गए कि नहीं पता. इसलिए उनको छूना ही मत. If you can really stop touching any body, yours तो you cannot तो छोड़ सकते हो अपना शरीर. Then you have conquered the body तादात्म्य. अस्पर्श योग कहते हैं उसको. No sparsha in the world of anybody. If you do that, all your tapas shakti, upasana, they all have the divine power. Half of our tapas shakti gets wasted when you touch all the bodies. It can be human being, it's a plant, a कुत्ता, कुछ भी हो. हाथ से मेनली टच करो, तुम्हारा तपस शक्ति वेस्ट होता है. And one niyama if you take, I will not touch anybody. All purities come to you. Nobody dare in life can question you because you are not touching only. एक साधना करो, सारे चीजों से मुक्ति हो जाती. स्पर्श योगा बस. That's why that some Mahatmas, gurus, they don't touch anyone, don't allow. चल दूर से नमस्कार कर बस. That's why they conserve their all tapashakti for using the world, using for the world and their sadhana. Because which fellow comes with what intention, we don't know. We have to be careful. दया अलग है, लेकिन दिमाग रहकर केयरफुल रहना भी अलग है ना. Like doctor has daya for patients, but you should be careful also that that fellow is not infecting the doctor himself. Otherwise, he can't treat others at the physical level. So shaucha is a beautiful charirik tapasya. Neat and clean every day. Sharir snana 2 बार होना चाहिए minimum. And early morning between 3:40 to 3:30 to 3:45, and evening शाम का स्नान करके sit for your sunrise around to you. Enjoy that life. Don't be like a buffalo up to 12 o'clock not taken bath. Chee, 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 chee. Third class fellows. You are not Hindu Sanatan Dharmi. Dushta Rakshas ho tum. I hate you. Take bath. Shaucham is Sharirik Tapasya. And in that 100 things are there again. Anything by mistake you touch, you have to wash your hand again. हर बार देखो पूजा करेगा पुजारी, देखो कोई वस्तु टच किया फिर से आचमन करेगा या हाथ धोएगा. That is the purity is a highest thing to be given importance. Because after purity only there is divinity. Like in English, you say cleanliness is next to godliness. You know, purity is immediately after purity is divinity comes. Neatness, cleanliness, purity, and divinity. Shaucham, यहाँ लिखा है भगवान. Okay, Shaucham, we have seen its importance. Now, as I said today in the introduction, our first common sense thought: how much we are giving value to this knowledge, how much we are understanding it, how much we are committing. Therefore, from today onwards, Deva Dvija Guru Pragna, jitna ho sake, I'll do the puja. Then I'll maintain my Shaucham. I'll not touch anyone. शुचि रहूंगा मैं. हाँ, no need to touch. There's inevitability. You are in bus and all that. अभी that you can't avoid. But अदर हर एक को फुसफुस के हाथ पकड़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. बस दूर से नमस्ते. हाँ. And don't have that kutta, billi and itna paltu. That's all those who don't come to Geetha all classes. Swamiji, what are you talking? No, in everything Paramatma is there. Paramatma is there, na? Let him be there only. Why you trouble? उसको उसी जगह पे रख. I never recommend जानवरों को पाल वालना for spiritual seekers. They will attach you by attachment. They will destroy you. You are a worldly person. You are Vanya Prani Samrakshana. You are a forest. Then you have love for them. Every nonsense you do. Till they get fed up of you. यार मेरे को छोड़ तू आदमी है कि भैया मैं why you are behind me. Till that kutta tells you, you hug it. Such are not my audience. For my audience, I am telling. These are all waste of time nonsense. जीओडी को याद करो बोले तो डीओजी को याद कर. अब मैं क्या करूं? Shaucham. Then Arjavam, Brahmacharyam, Ahimsa, three are there. Tomorrow we'll study them. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Adashri. कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद शांति मंत्र ओम शन्नो मित्रः संवरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इंद्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ओम शांति 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 ओम यश्चंदसां वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवदारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ओम शांति 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 अतनवोनुवाकः. Yesterday Pranava Upasana I told you. Today we will be doing Swadhyaya Prashamsa. Means every day listening to our Shastras from our Gurus. Every day we have to do the study of the Shastra along with all other general duties we have to do, doing them, and also what we learn from the Shastra, trying to practice. In that way, we have to mature. So, a beautiful big Anuvaka it is. Here, 9 times or 12 times, they tell us about the importance of Swadhyaya Pravachanacha. Swadhyaya means study Shastras. Pravachana means give lecture. If you cannot give lecture, pravachana means listen to lectures. I do all the three. I listen to and I study and then I give. Listen to is to learn more and more from our elders. Give is my seva. And study is because without studying Shastras every day, how can my life be? I am committed for that. मैं मेरी बात कह रहा हूँ. तो ये उपनिषद वेद माता श्रुति माता alone is advising us, suggesting us, which we have to take as an order. सो स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च. स्वाध्याय और प्रवचन भी हर दिन होना चाहिए. सो ऋतम च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च. ऋतम मीन्स you have to understand, listen the shastras from the gurus and do the swadhyaya of the shastra, listen to pravachana. So to satyam cha swadhyaya pravachane cha. Speak satyam, live life according to Shastra. But don't say, मैं कर तो रहा हूं ना, अब मैं स्वाध्याय नहीं करूंगा, प्रवचन नहीं सुनूंगा. Then forget करोगे तो you'll forget it. Most important thing in our life before living a noble life is to remember that we have to live a noble life. That reminder comes to us only when you listen to pravachana, study the shastra, स्वाध्याय. अब एक हफ्ता तुम आना बंद करो इस क्लास, भूल ही जाओगे कि देयर इज अ टेक्स्ट लाइक उपनिषद, देयर इज टेक्स्ट लाइक रामायण, देयर इज अ टेक्स्ट लाइक गीता, दे आर टीचिंग अस नॉलेज, वी हैव टू लिव लाइफ. ये सारा भूल जाओगे. यू बिकम अनलाइक एनी अदर फेलोस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, वर्ल्डली. सो ऋतम स्वाध्याय प्रवचनम. Rutam means what is said in the Shastras, that alone you are believing. At the same time, you are doing Swadhyaya, you are doing Pravachana. Pravachan de do ya suno. If you are capable, give satsang, not listen. So to Satyam cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha. सत्य जीवन जियो, बट साथ में स्वाध्याय प्रवचन भी होना है. डोंट से अब सत्य बोल का टाइम होगा, आई हैव नो टाइम फॉर स्वाध्याय प्रवचन. नो नो नो, इसीलिए तो दोनों मिलाकर कह रहे हैं ना. सत्य भी बोलो, स्वाध्याय प्रवचन भी. सत्य मीन्स लिविंग अकॉर्डिंग टू शास्त्र. Rutam is believing what is said in Shastra. Third one is Tapasya Swadhyaya Pravachanencha Avidugo. Just now we studied in Geetha. Daily you have to do the Tapasya. Kaika, Vachika, Manasika and Satvika Tapasya. At the same time, don't say, I am busy, tired in Tapasya, I can't do Swadhyaya Pravachan. No, no, no. Tapaha ke saath Swadhyaya Pravachan bhi hona hai. So Swadhyaya Pravachana is not an option, it's a compulsion. Next one is Damascha Swadhyaya Pravachanencha. Quieten your indriyas, control them, and also Swadhyaya Pravachana you have to do. Shamascha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha, mind is controlled, and Swadhyaya Pravachana you have to do. Again, Agneshcha Swadhyaya Pravachanecha. No, the घर गृहस्थ का जो काम करना है ना, cooking etc. Do them. Again, Swadhyaya Pravachana. You can't say I was busy in cooking the food. No, ये भी करना है. अग्निहोत्रम च स्वाध्याय प्रवचनेच. You have to do the यज्ञ. अग्निहोत्र is यज्ञम. वो करो, फिर भी स्वाध्याय प्रवचन नहीं छूटना चाहिए. फिर अतिथयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचनेच. नो गेस्ट केम टुडे, आई वाज बिजी. नो नो नो, यू टेल देम भैया 10 मिनट बैठो, मैं अपना स्वाध्याय प्रवचन करके ही आता हूँ. सो अतिथि का भी सेवा करो, स्वाध्याय प्रवचन भी नहीं छोड़ना. फिर मानुषम च स्वाध्याय प्रवचनेच. The human beings are there, you have to contact, interact professionally, otherwise, but still don't miss. Because why this Rishi is mentioning all of them? Because Swadhyaya Pravachan is the only thing by which we are reminded of the goals. And this Swadhyaya Pravachana, to skip it, we have 100 of the reasons. Few reasons are mentioned here, and we are told none of those reasons should justify you not doing your Swadhyaya Pravachana. नहीं तो वो आदत हो जाएगा. Then we miss Shastra Adhyanam and Shastra Shravanam. Then the basic thing of our goal only we forget. Then the world becomes our goal. We become samsari. Then to gain the world, we start doing adharma papa. With that we go to Naraka and all dukkha. अब देख लो, इतना important. This Upanishad is so great. Though I am not teaching you much of it, only 1%, 2% I am teaching. But this is the important of. ये वाला next वाला I have to take time to teach. So Agnihotram cha Atitaya cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha. Then Manusham cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha. Then Praja cha Swadhyaya Pravachana. Praja means your own children. You take care of them, yet you have to do your Swadhyaya Pravachana. Prajanas cha Swadhyaya Pravachane. Prajana means your children's children. या ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन उनका जो भी है जो जाओ, बट अपना स्वाध्याय प्रवचन छोड़ के नहीं. नथिंग इन द वर्ल्ड इज वर्दी for which you have to give up your swadhyaya pravachana, because in that only you are introduced to the divinity, introduced to the truth, introduced to your dharma, introduced to your limitations, introduced to your purposes. नहीं तो भूल ही जाओगे. So prajanascha swadhyaya pravachana. Then prajatischa swadhyaya pravachane. Prajati means other living beings of the world. जो पानी डालना है पौधों में या कोई दूसरा भी काम है पशु पक्षियों का, वो नथिंग कैन टेक अवे योर टाइम. You have to do your स्वाध्याय प्रवचन. Then सत्यमिति सत्यवचारातीतरः. तो रातीतर गुरु शेष ये सत्य है कि स्वाध्याय प्रवचन जरूर करना है. तपैति तपो निष्ठ्य पौरुषिष्टि. द पौरुषिष्टि गुरु शेष डूइंग स्वाध्याय प्रवचन itself is real तपस्या. स्वाध्याय प्रवचने एवं इतनाको मौद्गल्यः. ये मौद्गल्य जो ऋषि कहते हैं कि स्वाध्याय प्रवचन ही सबसे बड़ा महान है इस जीवन में. तद्धि तपस तद्धि तपः. यही तप है, यही सब कुछ है. स्वाध्याय प्रवचन is the greatest tapasya, greatest satya, greatest atiti pujana, etc. They cannot be given up for everything. Anything you can give up for this, but not this for anything. And the person who commits to that, he will be improved. I do this job. मेरा डेली स्वाध्याय प्रवचन 10 टेक्स्ट 11 टेक्स्ट का होता ही है बिना रुके. जब तक मेरा सांस है चलता रहेगा. No, I know what's the benefit I am getting out of it for myself. And there's a contentment that some seva to Shastra and the audience or praja I am doing. Rishiyon ka. Not an ego, वो तो वही करा रहे, that we know, but still there's a joy, contentment. See, now it's 4 o'clock. This is my fourth class today. And in this class only I have done 3 texts. The evening I'll have 4 classes in that. 2 classes in that I touch 4 texts. तो स्वाध्याय प्रवचन हो रहा है, हम खुश हूँ मैं इसके लिए. तो आप लोग भी हर दिन सुनो, स्वाध्याय करो, प्रवचन सुनो और स्वाध्याय करो. So this is what it is. So I'll chant this mantra. Narayana, big one it is, important one it is, can be by hearted. ॐ ऋतञ्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च ऋतञ्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च तपश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च तपश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च दमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च दमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च शमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च शमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्नयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्नयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्निहोत्रं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्निहोत्रं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अतिथयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अतिथयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च मानुषं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च मानुषं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजा च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजा च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजनश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजनश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजातिश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजातिश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यमिति सत्यवचारात् सत्यमिति सत्यवचाराथीतरः सत्यमिति सत्यवचाराथीतरः तव इति तपो नित्यः पौरुषिष्टिः तव इति तपो नित्यः पौरुषिष्टिः स्वाध्याय प्रवचने एवेति न को मौद्गल्यः स्वाध्याय प्रवचने एवेति न को मौद्गल्यः तद्धितवस्तद्धितवः तद्धितवस्तद्धितवः. This I will do 2 times tomorrow. आज हमको रामायण भी करनी है, टाइम हो रही है. Same thing again I'll talk for 4-5 minutes. Tomorrow same thing again we chant. इंपॉर्टेंट चीज दोबारा करने में फायदा ही है. ओम ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. श्री जानकी वल्लभ विजयते श्री रामचरितमानस पंचम सोपान सुंदरकांड. तो yesterday we have seen Bhagwan Hanuman ji Lanka. Lankini stopped. She said, how can you enter without my permission? The thieves are my food. Hanuman ji gave one gusa. She became Rudra Bhamata Dharani Dhanamani. Then Puri Sambhari Utiso Lanka. Then she said with her fold's hand, ki thank you for this satsang. And then as when Brahmadeva gave Vara to Ravana, he told me, when I become behosh, when the bandar hits me, that is the time of end of Ravana. All of that. Then she says, Swarga Pavarga, you put one side of the banner and other side 1 minute of satsang. The satsang is more greater than anything else. Therefore, I have done so much of punya that with my eyes I could see Ramaduta. So these were the thoughts. So the lessons are so many from that. He acknowledged the good wise people. Those are doing work for the Lord. Be respectful to them. Then your Rakshasatva goes away. So Lankini became like a sadhu having met Hanumanji. She says, she acknowledges, it's a satsanga to me and I am done so punya that I have seen Hanuman, Ramji's Duta. What was her word? Ki Tata Mora ati punya bahuta dekhe unayana Rama karatuta. I'm so happy. So these are the beautiful things we have learned up to the 4th Doha. Now in the 5th Doha, yesterday we chanted it. First she blesses as if or gives permission as if wishes Hanumanji. Hanumanji goes and tries to look at for Sita ji everywhere. Okay. Now beautiful first chaupa it is. I'm not chanting it because yesterday I have done it. Narayana. एक चलो 3 चीजें पढ़ेंगे हम, जितना हो सके उतना अर्थ आज देखेंगे. प्रविशि नगर की जे सब काजा हृदय राखी कौशलपुर राजा सगरल सुधा रिपु करहि मिताई गोपद सिंधु अनल सितलाई गरुड़ सुमेरु रेणु समताहि राम कृपा करि चितवा जाहि अति लघु रूप धरेउ हनुमान पैठा नगर सुमिरी भगवाना. इतना का. So Lankini is telling Hanumanji, Prabhisi Nagara ki jai sab kaja. You are welcome, enter into the Nagara, do all the work. No, what is Kijay Sabukaja? Is there any doubt? Kijay Sabukaja in brackets Rama Kaja. Kaja means Karya. Do all the works of Ramji. Pravasi Nagara Kijay. So is this not a Mahavakya for us also? When you are in whichever the place, one Nagara is our own Sharira. Navadware Pure Dehi. We know in Geetha and all. Sharir itself is Pura. And in that Pura, as a human being, Jiva, we entered. Throughout life, we have to do only Rama Karya. सेकंड प्रगति नगर कीजिए सब काजा आप अपने नगर में हो कहीं भी ना हो राम जी का ही कार्य करना है राम जी के कार्य तीन ही होते हैं वन इज अवर स्वधर्म सेकंड इज डूइंग द सेवा टू द पीपल थर्ड इज रिमेम्बरिंग द लॉर्ड डूइंग द प्रचार ऑफ द लॉर्ड यही राम कार्य करना है सो हियर हनुमान जी डज हिज ओन धर्म एज ए दूता व्हाट इज टू बी डन and he does seva to Sita ji and Vibhishan ji by telling them about Rama and arrival. Then he remembers Rama throughout. ये तीन चीजें हैं स्वधर्म सेवा भगवत स्मरण यही हमारा काज या कार्य या ड्यूटी है सो प्रभु से नगर कीजिए सब राजा वी हैव लर्नड ऑल दिस थिंग्स सब काज then how to you achieve all of them where from you to get the reminder the strengths or inspirations or clarity of vision hridaya rakhi kosala pura raja she has herself become as if saint that Lankini is telling कि that कौशल पुरजा means the अयोध्या नगरी का राजा जो राम है उनको हृदय में रखकर आप नगर में प्रवेश करो और हर एक काम आप करते रहो all of them will be successful. नो हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज बेटा तुम लोग इतने उम्र में ये सुनने का हमको तुमको फायदा हो रहा है या फॉर्चून है हाउ लकी यू आर इफ यू ग्रास्प इट ऑल्सो will you are thousands and better than your own parents and elders who never do this way the hriday mein ram ji ko rakhna and doing our own duties I'm not questioning them or blaming them or comparing I'm just telling only to warn you that your life should not be wasted that way without developing rama bhakti without working for lord rama लॉर्ड रामा मीन्स योर ओन इष्ट देवता कृष्ण शिव जो भी है ये तो रामायण राम जी की कथा है इसलिए हम राम जी का नाम ले रहे हैं वैसे कृष्ण भक्त तो कौशलपुर राजा के इंस्टेड ऑफ द्वारकापुर राजा कैलासपुर राजा लॉर्ड शिव है प्रविशि नगर की जय सब काजा हृदय राखी कौशलपुर राजा see when you chant this mantra and revel in that oh what a beautiful joy and devotion keep Lord Rama in the heart and enter into the Nagari and do all the Lord's Seva, Dharma and Smarana of the Lord. प्रविशि नगर की जय सब काजा हृदय राखी कौशलपुर राजा इतना मजा आ रहा है मेरे को चैंट करते हुए So I'm feeling to myself, Lord, as many lives as you want to give, let me do only the Kosalapuja Raja's work of Shastra Dhenam Adhyapanam. So that through the Shastra, all Jivas come to know the real Jivana Laksha of Paramatma and they become spiritual seekers. Before that, they do their dharma, they do the practice of values, they become an asset to the world positively, beautiful. Then next line में कि when you keep Bhagavan Rama in your heart, how all the negative also becomes positive. 7, 8 things Lankini tells. So beautiful they are all. Or maybe Tulsidas ji saying it. Okay. Rama Krupa Kari Chitava Jahi. Bhagavan Lord, when he showers his grace and looks at somebody through the corner of his eye, चितवा जाहि चितवा मीन्स आंख के कॉर्नर कट अक्ष कहते हैं अक्ष का कट भाग तो फ्रॉम द कॉर्नर ऑफ द आई इफ द लॉर्ड लुक्स एट समवन एंड ब्लेसेस फॉर दैट पर्सन all these things will happen. So Rama has looked at Hanumanji like that. He blessed him. He gave the Angutha also to Hanuman. Therefore, all will be positive, favorable to you. Which are they? 5, 6 things are told. One, Garala Sudha. Even the poison becomes the nectar or amrita. राम कृपा करी जाहि चितवा जिनको राम जी ने कृपा करके अपने आंख से देखकर अनुग्रह किया यू एड दैट राम कृपा करी चितवा जाहि विथ एवरीवन सो गरला बिकम सुधा for whom the Lord has blessed. Second, Ripu Karahi Mitai. Even the enemy becomes a friend. Now you will see that. Vibhishanji is a Ravana's brother, but he will become such a close friend to Hanumanji. So Ripu Karai Mita, even enemy becomes friend on whom Bhagwan's Kataksha is there, Drushti is there, Anugraha is there. Two. Third one, Goshpada Sindhu. A huge ocean also will be like a Goshpada. When the cow walks, in the pressure of its leg, there is a hollow in that hole in the hole in the marshy land. In that there is a water collected. How much easy to cross that small portion of the earth with that water will be like that even क्रॉसिंग एन ओशन. तो सिंधु को पार करना गोशपद को पार करने के समान आसान होता है. हनुमान जी हिमसेल्फ इज एग्जाम्पल. तीन हो गए. गरल सुधा बनेगा, रिपु करई मिताई, गोपद के समान बनेगा सिंधु. फोर्थ वन इज अनल सितलाई. इवन फायर बिकम्स ए कूल इफेक्ट. यू विल सी हनुमान जी जब पूंज जलाते हैं उनको लगता ही नहीं है एनेस्थीसिया. जलता भी नहीं पूछ बाद में पूजाया तो एज इट वॉज. अनल शीतलाई, गरल सुधा, रिपु करई मिताई, गोपद सिंधु, अनल शीतलाई. फोर. फिफ्थ बना गरुड़. हे गरुड़ा मीन्स काकभूषुंडी जी गरुड़ जी को कह रहे, हे गरुड़ा सुमेरु रेणु समताही. When the huge Sumeru Parvat also will be as small as a dust particle only, that he can lift it like Hanumanji is going to bring that Parvata with the Aushadhi because of Ram Bhakti in his heart. So सुमेरु रेणु समताहि राम कृपा करि चितवा जाहि. Ramji to show his blessings when he looks and graces any of his bhaktas. For them, all these big challenges become easiest things. And I am one of the example. Other than Sri Ramji's Krupa, Guru Krupa, do you think there will be a patience and energy to talk so many classes per day? Impossible. Without Sunday, holiday, Janmashtami, एक दिन भी छुट्टी नहीं. पिछले 800 दिन से टोटल क्लासेस पिछले 1700 दिन से हो रहे हैं विदाउट ब्रेक. लास्ट 800 days तो एवरी डे 6 classes. नो हॉलिडे, नो संडे, नो फेस्टिवल, नो फीवर, नथिंग डूइंग. 6 क्लास हर दिन. प्रूफ है, आप देख लो यूट्यूब में 7400 क्लासेस हर दिन. Only Guru Kripa, only Rama Kripa. That's why I spend every day 4-5 minutes in every class to remember the Lord for keeping me safe intact and you, the audience, also, so that this satsanga for which we are here becomes fruitful. Okay, in this way, when Lankani said, Hanumanji now, Ati Lagu Rupa Dharev Hanumana, Paita Nagara, Sumiri Bhagavana. तो अगेन हनुमान जी टुक स्मॉल रूप मीन्स बड़ा रूप लेकर घुसा दिया होगा उनको, फिर सत्संग होगा. अगेन इट बिकेम स्मॉल, देन रिमेंबरिंग लॉर्ड रामा ही एंटर्स. देन आफ्टर एंटरिंग व्हाट ही डज, लेट अस सी टुमारो. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो वया सज्जन शांति माप्रिय शांतो उचित वंदेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यानुमोचतस्तु मा सद्गमतमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रम तत्सत ब्रह्मार्पणस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. श्री वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य महाचवस्य देन रातितर इत्यादि गुरु महाराज की जय. कृष्ण यजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीय शास्त्र की जय. तुलसीदास महाराज की जय. रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. लक्ष्मण स्वामी की जय. आंजनेय स्वामी की जय. सीता माई की जय. श्री रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय. सुंदरकांड महाशास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर महादेव. हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम में. श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. देखो, वी आर एवरीडे रिमेम्बरिंग राम भगवान, हनुमान जी. Then Ramayana we are reading, Bhagavan Krishna we are remembering by studying Geetha. Vyasji we are remembering Geetha Shastra, we are remembering Upanishad Rishis, we are studying Upanishad also, we are doing such a wonderful Rigveda mantra उच्चारण. कितने चीजें हो रहे देख हमारा एक 1.25 घंटे का क्लास में हर दिन. Then don't miss them for any of the reasons on this earth. As long as at least I am alive. उसके बाद भी क्लासेस तो होंगे यूट्यूब में, वो तो सुनते जा सकते. With this, I really thank you. Wish you all the best. Right. Rest. Yes, yes.